to an interconference game. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners Steve Kerr and Clark Keller.
So we'll upload a video.
Look at the Pelicans facing off here against a very talented ball club, guys. This is a tremendous chance for them to put all their skill and talent on display.
When I look at New Orleans, you know, it has not been the kind of season they had mapped out for themselves. Their sights were definitely set a little higher than what they've achieved.
Well, it's not been a total disaster, Clark. They're still perched in a spot where they can make a move, but they're going to have to do so pretty quickly.
So the opening lineup for the Heat on the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Whiteside is out there with Josh McRoberts, and it's Dragic in at the one. Here is Mahinmi. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That free throw, no good. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And here are the Heat now, defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And as strange as it sounds, that game was a confidence builder for them because they really didn't have it that night at all and still managed to keep it close.
Steve, I think they're one of the few teams that can play that poorly but still almost come away with a win.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Johnson. The rebound by McRoberts.
He's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there. Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Wade kicks to Dang. Back to Wade. The rebound by Johnson.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. Johnson, good.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
I tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Dragic kicks to Dang. The baseline J. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Holiday attacking. Second chance effort. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Pelicans have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
No good on the free throw. Biyombo is checked in for Whiteside.
Miss.
No good on the second free throw. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And it's Wade penetrating over to the wing. Here is McRoberts. He's guarded by Johnson. Dragic a screen on Evans. Wade. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have.
And both free throws good for Johnson. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Dragic kicks to Dang. Dragic with a screen for Dang. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Really good on the score.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Holiday off a pick from Johnson. And Holiday, here we go. So they take the lead.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas. And the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Miami trailer. Dragic kicks to Wade. Dragic a screen on Johnson.
Try.
Wade dishes to Dragic. There's the pass to Dang. Off target with his 3. Now Davis. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. Johnson attacking. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Dragic the pass to Wade. From 13, jump shot is good that time. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Evans kicks to Holiday. Pass to Johnson. Lets it go with a three. That's good. Johnson's got 7. The Heat trail by 3. Right now we're going to go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Doris?
He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive off the bounce. But we've really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over.
A player hit start. What? Someone else hit start. What? Someone else hit start. I need to turn off.
For the top. I'd rather he have a wide open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Johnson. The Heat getting the bucket. 4 on the clock. He dishes it to Davis. Shot from 12. That is good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Miami, Caspi. He's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Chalmers comes in for Dwayne.
All right, let's just Dragic sucks.
New Orleans in the lead. On the floor for Miami. Napier is out there with Dragic. Then there's Josh McRoberts. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Wade in at the 3 spot. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. Evans has got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans. Heat shooting at 46%, making some buckets.
My brother thinks I'm not making a YouTube video.
They set the pick. Passes it to Whiteside.
Stop.
It's Dragic with the drive. Napier kicks to Wade. Clock at 6, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Watch his
Wade's
YouTube
got 5
channel,
now.
Mr. Madden and 2K.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Cole dishes to Johnson.
500.
No good. And Miami
Mr.
the other
Madden
way now.
and 2K.
Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Dragic with it, and it's Johnson picking him
I saw his
up.
video. I was like,
Wade a
7.
screen on Evans. Napier kicks
Yeah.
to the Dragic. Pass to Napier. Shoots the 3.
Oh,
Rebound
never
by
watched a
Mahinmi.
YouTube video.
The Pelicans shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Cole, the pass to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
It's Dragic with the drive. That puts them in the lead. Dragic has got his first points of the game.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Cole dishes to Evans. Feeds to Johnson. Pulls from the top of the key. Connects the jumper drop. Johnson's got 9.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Wade kicks to Napier. The feed to McRoberts. The pass to Napier. There's the pick. The dish now to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. Pelicans pull it in. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.